Hi guys, how's it going? And welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing some Euro Truck Simulator 2. My original plan was to live stream from 6 o'clock until about 8:30, but I got caught up watching the football as you'd typically get from me. So we're going to start it now just before 6:30 and I'll live stream until about 9 o'clock. Okay. Just getting the stream shared, then we'll crack on. Well, for those who have watched the football, hopefully I was enjoying that really good game. To be honest, anyone who's watching this as a video, it's just gone to full time as it's going into extra time. And from the performance we've seen, I'm going to say Chelsea's going to get this. Chelsea's just been a lot stronger, I feel. But you never know, because if Liverpool get a good chance and they take it, and, well, you know, it could change things up. But at the moment, looking at how things are going, I'm saying Liverpool. Sorry, I think Chelsea's going to snatch it. Mendy, though, has been in goal as well. Bloody hell, has he done some good saves. Let's get that shared. Oh. Keep misclicking. There we go. I think that's shared everywhere it needs to be. So now I need to just get everything X'd off. There's a few of you in quite quickly here. Hello, Eternity English. Hello, Eternity Gamer. Welcome to the stream. Hello, KGT Savage. Hope Chelsea win. To be fair, they've been the best team. They've been the best team in the first half. So I'm expecting they will do, unless things change. Hello Graham, welcome to the stream. Oh, and hello Cats, welcome to the stream. Are you not coming to Santa's sent-off convoy? It's not Santa, Christ. Santa's send-off convoy. Unfortunately, no. I was considering it, but I'm actually quite fatigued as well, so convoy driving would only make it worse. I had an extremely long day yesterday. I had an alarm at 4:45, of which I woke up at 4:30. And my mind's just gone dead. I only got home at just gone midnight. No, 5:30 midnight I got to bed. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning and I went to sleep. So I'm still feeling the effects of that. So yeah, convoy driving would knock me out at the moment. I've had a coffee already. Well, hopefully that'll be enough. We'll see. Hello Botty, welcome to the stream. And hello Connor, welcome to the stream. I feel like I've forgotten to do something before going live, but I can't think what. It can't be that important. How did yesterday go? Do you know, it was quite a fun day out. It's just a long day because, you know, I live up north, so it takes... oh shit, I don't know what happened then. But yeah, it just takes a lot of hours, you know, travelling. And then I did 22,000 steps yesterday, so it was quite a lot, really. So yeah, I've been feeling tired today. I nicked out today to record a couple of rail tours connected to Liverpool's game today. Because there's 2 rail tours specially for them, so I've got recordings of them both. I'm hoping I'll be able to get that up for tomorrow, but it could get another couple of days because I'm away all day tomorrow as well. Another early start. I'm good, thanks. You. Are you talking to? Are you talking to me? Are you talking to Botty? I'm not sure, but I'm good. How are you? Mind if I tag along with you, Terence? So by all means, come for a drive if you want, Connor. The train started at Liverpool South Parkway. There was 2. You had one started at Lime Street, which was full of police and sniffer dogs, checking everyone before going on. So I avoided that one like the plague. And then you had one that started at South Parkway. So yeah, it's quite a crazy one. Did you get back okay? I've just remembered what I've not done. But yes, I got back perfectly fine yesterday. It was just a long day. Like I say, it took its toll. As you'd expect, really. Just sorting out. Where's my stream? There's my stream. Let me go back to that. Move that over to third. Perfect. Where are you tomorrow? I'm doing a few D&G buses tomorrow, and that's another early start for me. So if you don't start early on a D&G day, you're not going anywhere. I can see Connor's now loaded in. He's just on his way over. If you want to take the job I've got, it's available for you to copy should you wish to do so. But yes, late start to the stream, so we're streaming later tonight. We're finishing at about 9 o'clock. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, what was it? Yesterday I was up at 5:15, home at about midnight. Today I woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning. No alarm or anything like that. Yeah, I felt okay when I first woke up, but all afternoon and evening I've been feeling bloody knackered. I have. But yeah, I fought through that. Tomorrow I think I'm up about 5 o'clock. No, slightly sooner than that. Probably looking about 4:45 again tomorrow. But I should be home earlier. I'll probably be home about 10:30, 11 o'clock, I'd imagine. So yeah, not too bad. Some friendly sorts at D&G. Do you know, this is the first time I've done a D&G kind of day. What? I've done a couple of D&G buses in Greater Manchester. Like on System 1 days. But the last time I did a D&G bus outside of Greater Manchester was about 10 years ago when I did an 85 return. I went from Crewe to Newcastle, took some jobs. Just sat watching him take the job. I did some photographing in Newcastle for an hour, and then got the 85 back. So it's something I've not done before. This something nice and different. I find that if I do a early, yes, you don't do that very often. All fine at the start, but by midday you can feel it. Yeah, I can imagine that. Anyway, Connor's with us. He's got his loads. Let's make a move. 832 kilometres from start point to end point on the first one. I've also fitted flash score up on the second screen. So the minute Liverpool or Chelsea score, I will know about it. Slowing down a little bit to allow Connor to catch up. I've burnt him off. But yeah, I was watching that until I was hoping there'd be a winner by full time, but you know, you don't always get that looking. So whereabouts are you heading to our D&G? I've got a list of bus targets I want to get tomorrow. I'll be starting off by checking Macclesfield kind of area routes. So that's the 88, the 89, the 130. Then I'll get buses I need in the Crewe area, and then hopefully have time to dip over into the Midlands. It just depends what allocations are like tomorrow, really. We'll see. These are the heavy loads, I think. No, 17 tons. It's not that bloody heavy. But yeah, I'll be doing a couple of D&G days over the years, over this year. And they'll probably get a little bit more common next year. I'm optimistic you'll do well. I'm optimistic about not falling asleep on a bus tomorrow because I'm knackered. It's like I feel extremely fatigued. But it won't be very often I'll be doing... it won't be very often I'll have days like this where I'm running around like an idiot. Lukaku scored, be looked on side. What, just now or in the second half? Because I seen on the second half he scored, but you could tell when the ball was played to him he was well offside, which was a shame. It's the Liverpool goal I'm surprised about, because to me that should have stood and it didn't. But it just goes to show. Right. I'm surprised so many of you guys have tuned in so quickly. I would have thought most people would have been watching the footy. Alright, we're off at this next junction anyway. Oh yeah, you want to make sure you use your holdies, Graham. You don't want to. Let them go. I've been expecting you, Mr. 69. Oh, hello, Transport Flicks. Welcome into the stream. Yeah, I started a little bit later as I was watching the footy. Oh, bloody hell. Well, we're just going past the outskirts of Graz with less than 750 kilometres to go. I'm just trying to accelerate in a way where I don't leave Connor behind. It's clear to me he's got a slower truck, so I'm just trying not to leave the guy behind. You need to legally have 28 days off per year. After then you can sell them, apparently. But you don't lose out either way. That's true. Graham doesn't know what football is. That's very true. I'm just trying to think what you'd be... have you had your 28 days off legally yet, or... There we are. Connor's catching up. Or do you still need to book some days off, Graham? No. Well, you need to be getting into your book. 24, I think, so far. So you legally need to take 4 off. If I was you, I would book 4 Fridays off, because you've normally got Saturday off and Sunday off unless you do overtime. So you could book the 4 Fridays off and have like a long weekend to recuperate. Just want to get a quick picture of the screens, which I can't do. Well, oh shit! My wire just got stuck then on the controller. Managed to sort that out at the last minute. Shit! I just nearly dropped my controller. We got a toll booth coming up. I could have bloody waited. But anyway, let's stop driving like a twat and drive properly. That was some really poor driving from me. No one about though, so I knew we could get away with it. Is he? Can you sneak through? Oh no, he has to stop. I was just wondering then, there might have been some sort of technique to sneak through I didn't know about. So that might cover it if they can bend the rule a little. Stagecoaches like that, but we are short-staffed. Yeah, everyone's still short-staffed though, aren't they? I'm hoping that gets sorted over the next few months, but we'll see. They don't want everyone off. They don't want everyone going off. So would rather you take only once. Yeah, I can see. I can imagine that. Yeah, they'd rather you take the money once you're illegal. Yeah, I can understand that. It depends really if you need the money or not. Really, if not, well, if you do need the money, then obviously I'd strongly suggest you do that. If you don't need the money, I'd strongly suggest you start booking time off. We do like the barrier at the depot, go right behind something else, going in, the barrier doesn't go down. Oh, that's smart. I like that. I see one reason maybe for Goodwin's / Little Gem losing tenders in April could be like the coaching side is picking up again. Yeah, they was only ever going to bid for the work for. They was only going to run the work for 12 months, and then they was going to get rid of most and just keep a handful of routes. Exactly what they keep remains to be seen. But they won't be running anything like as much as they are doing now. Because Little Gem these days, well, Go Goodwins as they properly should be referred to, would much rather concentrate on operating coach services instead. I'll see tomorrow. I'm not bothered either way. There is a red-green light, so you know it's not going to come down. Well, that's quite a smart move. I know that Tyra's work is picking up from what I heard yesterday. Well, yeah, Tyra's do a lot of not service work, school work. They've got some services, but not that much. They do a lot of contracted stuff with football, for example. So yeah, it's all picking up. We'll see. You'd expect that trend would continue as well with private higher sector slowly but surely picking up. Or Mr. 69, are you going to try and grow a beard out? Oh, I can't grow a beard, but I don't like him anyway. I hate him. Okay, it's half time of extra time in the football for anyone who's following that. It's still 0-0. Again, I'm just accelerating slowly to allow Connor to catch up. I've also had a nice Arriva Volvo B7 single on Metrolink replacements yesterday. Or did you did English? Did you dip out and get some? I know Brett's currently up there now, getting some as we speak. GN07 AVD. The Cardiff Arctic was on those today, wasn't it? I believe early this morning, yeah, and it was full of bus enthusiasts from what I've heard, but hardly a surprise. I shave about once every 7 to 8 days. I can't do with a beard either. But I can't bother shaving often either. Well, I've never seen you really with that much hair on your face. You probably get less than me, but I just think beards are very old-fashioned, ugly-looking things, which we should be keeping on top of. Okay, left turn coming up as well. Merging onto different motorway or dual carriageway. mains have been operating today still as well. It's nice to see they're still able to operate, but their future remains uncertain. At the moment, they remain operating, but with the administrators called in, it doesn't look very good. Also seems Coastline of Travel have got a base in Salford Keys, where it passed on replacements yesterday. I'm not too sure who they are, if I'm honest. I've no idea. My electric shaver is a heritage item. So what? Should that be in the museum by any chance? I'm 17 and I have more facial hair than Tez or Graham, lol. But maybe somebody should buy you an electric shaver then. It's about 22 years old. Fucking hell. That really is heritage. Again, just taking my time, allowing Connor to catch back up. Well, I've only ever had that one razor. Hey, if it works, why throw it away?
¿Ahora me escuchás?
The Hack Friends.
Sí, en el juego. Aló.
Oh, one of them's in a car. That's not who you want to see.
Escucha.
Philip Hacks, based in Blackpool, aka known as Catch 22 in the past. Ah, yes, I know who you mean now.
No, pero vos tampoco me escuchás.
And I'm 40. Ah, yes, you're officially you're officially middle-aged now. Graham the dinosaur, dear. Ah, yes, I thought it looked like his livery. But having said that, I'm pretty sure he's had a base in Manchester for quite a while. The open-top buses come to mind. Okay, staying on here. Ladybird Trucking. You don't normally see them too often, so that's a nice little change. Used to see them all the time, but not very often now. Me chasing cars, well, enjoy your car chasing. Yes, someone else mentioned that yesterday and I never realised. Yeah, it keeps going out my head, so I keep forgetting the open top services. It totally, just slips my mind. Do the Manchester open top buses have to avoid crossing under low tram wires, just in case anyone reaches up? That's a good question. That I do not know. But I'm going to assume no, because Diamond have used open top buses on their routes into Manchester, so I'm going to assume it's a no, but I could be wrong. Do you have a wheel? Oh no, I missed a message out before that. All day, Lord Ladybird. I don't have a clue who owns that VTC, to be honest. I don't really see him about. Do you have a wheel? Hello, old TG, welcome to the channel. At the moment, no, my wheel broke, so I'm using a wired Xbox 360 controller. I'll be getting probably a G29 in the not too distant future. Yesterday I cut off the 14-15 due to one of the trips getting cancelled. Well, they've not long since it upped the frequency on the routes around Bangor and that, so it's concerning that trips are getting cancelled. Looks like you had a decent mixture of buses looking at that list you've posted though, Transport Flicks. So that's the main thing. And all the wires will clear the bus, but what's stopping somebody standing up on a seat and reaching up? Well, true. Given people are a bit silly at times. Well, to my eyes, if you're staffed enough to reach up and grab a tram wire, then, well, what can you do? She used to be a moderator. Oh dear. She got fired for abuse of powers. Oh, that's even worse. It must have been a few years ago because I have to be honest, I don't know who it is. The only female moderator that I can think of at the top of my head who's not a moderator anymore is that Courts, and again, that was a few years ago before I was really active and watching stuff going on. Oh, why is my ping 240? Oh, it's come down. All good. That's a bit concerning. It'll be shocking if someone did touch the wires. I like the pun, Graham. I got 25.73 on the 30. Oh shit. On the 35 to kill some time. Plan was to go straight home, but 45.37, which on the 11M went on the 12s, meaning the 11C trip I was meant to get was cancelled. It's concerning buses getting cancelled down there. They'll end up reducing the service again if they can't get on top of it. I must be honest, it's not very often I see buses getting cancelled these days, but I did see one running short yesterday on a 10A, which was a bit irritating, but had it run on time I'd have missed it anyway. Come on, Connor, put your foot down. Winter mod. Oh, Christ. Well, thankfully he's going below us, so we won't need to worry about that. Yesterday could have been the big stinker with buses being late, cancelled, and my phone dying, which I need to use to scan my ticket. Oh, that would be a problem if your phone had died. You don't want that. See, I'm lucky because I've got a big power pack here, and that's currently on charge, ready for tomorrow. Let me just turn it around here so I can see the lights on the side of it. There we go. Oh, there's actually a bunch of people here. Convoy. I also had... Oh, hang on a minute, I've missed a couple of messages here. They do get cancelled sometimes. I've seen at least 3 times this week different buses around mine get pulled off, no 217s, they never get pulled. Well, yeah, if it being a contract I can understand that. I also had one of Diamond's E200s on the 126. I think, is that kind of common these days? I think it might be. And the driver really gave it some thrash on the M60. He reckoned it was going 60 plus, which is entirely possible considering how quick some of the D&Gs can go. Funnily enough, the fastest bus I've ever been on was an Optur Solo SR. It took a while to get there, but it got to 76. Havertz scored offside. Ooh, and we're 112 minutes in, so there's only 8 minutes left of the second half of extra time. And I had to cancel my video of 687 as well yesterday, so it was a crappy day. Oh, not good. 76 in an Optur. Yeah, it was on the 89 going to the airport. Like I said, it took the mick getting there because its acceleration was really, really poor. But because it had such a long time to get up to 76 miles per hour, it got there. And it was still picking up speed and we had to slow down. I think before that it was a Renown, I think, which got up to something like, I think about 68. Maybe, I think one might have just about hit 70 once, but yeah, that Solo SR, you know, it might have took the piss getting up there, but it got there. 76 in an Optur. SRs appear to be better than the SLs. 674, 687 were sluggish and struggled to get up to 20 at times. Yeah, quite a lot of the older solo, well, I say older ones, like they're older now, but yeah, they are definitely a bit slow. Before Fenderman at D&G passed away, he was known for quick driving and was quite interesting which speed some of the buses at D&G would get to when he was running dead to Maltringham. Yeah, I can understand that one. I think the fastest bus I was on was 19569 on the 5, where Stagecoach had it, just about got to 70. One bus I never know how quick was going, because I was on the top deck, was an in 50400 at Stagecoach Wigan. It was only the 32 or 33 to Wigan. I think it was on the first 33 and the times are tight, so the driver was fucking flying it around like an absolute madman. It was fun. But yeah, he was belting it round, so that could have been above 70 at some points. One of the MENs, the re-engined, well, the emitter doesn't work. That is very, very, very quick on the motorway. I bet it bloody is. I've been watching a lot of videos from a different type of YouTuber recently, who I've been finding quite interesting, called White House on the Hill, which is basically aimed at a farm, and they've got like bees, turkeys, hens, cows, all that kind of stuff. I've been finding that quite interesting to watch and fascinating. They're I think they're not far off 850,000 subscribers, so they've done pretty well. But it's been nice to watch something a little bit different to what I'd normally put on. Really fun. I remember Kane, when we used to speak, used to tell me how quick some of the solos at SLT went. See, because I had some of the old ones, I think, from memory. Or did they? No, I think they didn't actually. I think it was just like up 57 reg, maybe the oldest. But still, you'd imagine they'd get up to something. Like the very, very old ones, I'm thinking V-Reg, X-Reg, they were really powerful, some of them. Like T421OUB, which was a comfy bus example, fucking rapid. Okay, off at this junction anyway. Going towards Zorvik now. 151 kilometres to go. This job's gone quick to start with. And when I talk about SLT as well, some of them floor lines, when there was on the 132, they was quick. I never forget the day I was racing a car which was coming up the slip roads, and the driver seen him at mirror, so banged his foot down, got full kick down, and just left him behind, and I just see the car slamming on, effing and jeffing because he didn't beat the bus. So funny. Some of them was really, really good back in the day. Definitely miss that kind of stuff. Oh, hello Quinn, welcome to the stream. If anyone just tuning in as well, we have started the stream a little bit later than usual. So we're gonna stream till about 9 o'clock to make up for that. I just got hooked watching the footy because it was quite an interesting game, and still is. I've got it. Well, I've got flash score open on my other screen just to keep an eye on it. Still 0-0 with 2 minutes of added time left. Extra time, I should call it, actually. So it's looking like it's going to go to penalties unless somebody scores very bloody quickly. Our older ones at Oldham Depot were extreme. Try again. Our older ones at Oldham Depot were never looked after, if I'm honest, and were extremely sluggish and didn't like hills, which is a problem considering where they were based and the routes they was on. Yeah, agreed. There was one or two which was okay, but they'd get on the 415, I think it is, quite often. and they'll struggle on the routes because of the bumps, and I think that really damaged the suspension and that. I remember getting a cadet on the X4 to Chester. The first driver was well slow, and the second driver thrashed it loads and did a mega thrash. We got onto the motorway and we were on about 65 miles per hour coming off. That's not too bad, that. But yeah, I've never really been a fan of cadets. I must be honest. I like the commanders, but the cadets I've just never been a big fan of. But not many left now, just one left in Merseyside now with Arriva. 25-45 I think it is. It's either 44 or 45. No doubt that won't be for much longer. My local route is the 415 and they used to struggle getting up the hill to Oldham. Yet the Go North West ones never have a problem with the hills. Well, as long as they can get round the route, that's the main thing. It's like that route's funny because the bridge is so bloody low. Not many buses can fit under it, so it was always interesting to see what would get put onto that route because there was very little you could put on. That's why the R-Edge darts lasted so long. Then they ended up bringing in X-Edge Marshall darts before putting solos on it. 2544 it is, Terence. Ah, thank you, Transport Flicks. I knew it was one of the two. Good evening, Darren. Welcome to the stream. Bloody hell am I knackered. I say a long day yesterday and I've not been able to fully recover yet. I've got a long day buddy tomorrow. So I'm not going to get a chance again to recover. I think the only saving grace is I can be asleep a little bit sooner tonight, which helps. I'm hoping to be asleep by 10:30, but that's wishful thinking. Even those Crusader darts used to struggle due to the same reasons, lack of maintenance. Yeah, there was only one left when I first used that route, and that was feather overheating and stuff like that, I believe. T-Reg, if never correct. No, was it T-Reg? That might be wrong. It was something old, you know, well past it. What journey are you doing tonight? I'm just coming up to the end of a job into Strasbourg. I think I started from Klagenfurt. So yeah, nice longish job to start off with. I remember getting on the fast part of the JHA Route 9, a route I never used, unfortunately. It was above 60 at all, but it felt... Try again, I can't even read at the same time here. It felt like it was with how BA 58 JHA was. It literally sounded like a plane taking off and it fast loads. Sounds decent then. Kepper's come on for Chelsea. Well, it's just gone into penalties, the Chelsea game. It's going to be a massive one, that. All the way to penalties. Mendy has done really well for Chelsea. He's pulled off some really, really good saves. I think he's been fantastic. And I think Chelsea was very unlucky not to have scored. Unless it's been different in the extra time, Chelsea was by far the most dominant team. Okay, so this job finishes in post-bed. Right, let's finish off this job and then get another one started. I can see there's somebody coming out, so I'll give him some space. Come on. I need to take a left into there, no point sitting there. There we go. A job's a good one. First job off the stream, well and truly completed. Oh, bloody hell. I feel rough. Okay. With near enough level 244 defence profile, so that'll be happening with this next job. Let's just get the next job selected actually. Salzburg 2, I'm not going to Rocklaw, absolutely no chance. However, I will have a stream coming up on that, funnily enough. Dresden, that will do nicely. Into Germany, that'll be pretty busy. WGCC is the location I will get this job from. Thanks for letting me tag along. No problem, Connor, don't mention it. Warsaw, oh, well, that's a different place, Warsaw. Rocklaw is where I don't want to go. Gotta head over to ATS and do some work. Yep, no problems, Connor. It's always nice to have you tag along. I could have probably got in before he arrived, but I'm not taking any chances. Well, I don't know why he's decided to stop there, but fair enough. I stopped because he had priority. Alright. Freight market over to Dresden. Let's take that job. Let's get coupled up. That will do. I'd imagine you streaming Gran Turismo 3 Test, or as I used to call it. Alright. I'd love to stream it, but unfortunately, because it's an emulator, it wouldn't work. The speed wouldn't run at 100%, it'd be like something like 70-80% all the time. So it just wouldn't work. Otherwise, I would have streamed that. I think the only games which I could stream and I haven't done so yet, at least not recently, is FIFA 22 and GTA 5 Online. Them two games I can stream and I haven't yet done so. Oh, don't want to hit that barrier, bloody hell. Alright, anyway, another 704 kilometres to our destination on this. I'm just keeping my eye on the football because we should have a result in a minute or two as penalties are ongoing. Tyrers, Yellow, Perry in brackets Central was also out on rail place yesterday along with a host of Acklam's coaches. I think Acklam's coaches are out today. I'm pretty sure Brett mentioned that in the group chat I'm in. But with Tyrers, if I wanted to, I could take off some of their buses in service, some of the buses on rail replacements and stuff like that. Well, I probably wouldn't bother with rail replacements, but the option's there. Some buses on the football work, and the coaches on away games. Let's move over. Let's just slow it right down. I'd have crashed had I done that at 110. Yeah, I need to figure out how to actually stream and not figure out how to get a game to. But it's your best bet is to do it through OBS Studio. Once you get used to how OBS works, you'll be fine. It's just obviously getting used to OBS first. What's your aim in this game, mate? It's just to do jobs and have a drive about. I quite enjoy it. It's quite chilling and relaxing, and at the same time, I can, when I'm streaming, at least I can have a chat with you guys. Just don't go spotting Tyrers buses when you're tight. I don't trust you, Graham. I'm looking right now, Google, at the penalties. I say it's nice that our final's gone to penalties. You know, it's the kind of thing you want. Tyrers was on private tyre, football, rugby, rail replacement, match link replacement yesterday. So another busy day for them along with service work. Well, that's what he wants. It means the company's in a very good position. Oh no, Graham, my hairline is better than that joke. Oh dear. A pleasure following. Hey, if you're enjoying the stream, Darren, that's the main thing. It's always nice to have you tag along. Oh, fucking hell. I'm knackered tonight, but worth it. I thought it was very punny. I didn't even have English. I didn't even have anything to eat today until gone midday. So do you know what I went and did? Oh, I got some doner meat. Typical for me. Like, because when I got up, I had no time to do anything before leaving the house to go and get them rail toes. So once I got the rail toes and was back into Liverpool, I just nipped into Bazooka Chicken, which is on Lime Street at the corner of Brownlow Hill, and picked up some doner meat and sat in, since I also had a cancelled train as well, so I had a lot of time to kill in Liverpool, so yeah, why not? Oh, Graham, don't mind if I judge that, oh dear. That guy's drove in the service station the wrong way. That's the wrong way into the fueling station, by the way. Have to look out for that place. Is it decent and filling? Oh yeah, reasonably priced, and you know, it fills you up. It's just what you need really, because normally I'd go like evening time, like just before I get a bus home or something, or train home. So you know, fills you up. It's what you want, and you can well, when you get home, you go straight to bed without wanting anything to eat. What did you have? At lunchtime today, I had some doner meat. Well, I say lunchtime, but it was technically my breakfast because, well, yeah, it was just gone midday when I walked in. I actually nipped in there yesterday as well, thinking about it, when I was on my way home from London, and I got a chicken fillet wrap meal yesterday. Oh, it says name your price. Typical. What with? Just some garlic mayonnaise sauce on top. Like, I don't like too much on it. How long was your journey yesterday? Very bloody long. Like I said, I woke up yesterday morning at 4:45, and it was midnight when I was walking in the front door. I was shattered, and still am. I can do jokes involving surnames, though. I'm sure we all could. I'd have doner and chips. Haven't had that for ages. Yeah, you could. I don't know if they do chips actually. I'd imagine they probably do. In fact, yeah, they do. I'm pretty sure they do. So yeah, that's an option. Why is that guy driving like an absolute pillock? Oh, I recognise him. That's the guy who was in the service station the wrong way. I moved over very early then, so I'd be over, because if he was driving like that around the corner, it's not the kind of person you want Behind you. And he's left that move over himself quite late. I'd have loved it if I'd have lagged the minute he'd gone past like that. That'd have been so bloody funny. Let's see how Brett's song does in the rankings. He's out and about today. He won't be in this stream, I wouldn't have thought. He's currently in Manchester getting rail replacements, Metrolink replacement buses. I think Ant might be with him. I could be wrong. I'm pretty well. I know Brett's definitely there. I'm not sure about Ant. I think Ant is there. Stop blocking the road. Oh shit. My ping's just gone up. 2,600's come down, we're fine. That was a bit concerning. But yeah, that was half blocking the bloody road. That's what you call bald parking. Anyway, it's just settled down a little bit now. I'm floating around a little bit. Some of the replacements yesterday were running with some healthy loads. Yeah, I bet. Everyone just wants to get out and about at the moment, and it's understandable. Ant is the son of David. This one is different. Don't quite get that one, if I'm honest. Ping up down. I've just put yeah. I'll keep an eye on the ping. It shouldn't be doing that too much. Or as you call it in two ways, Steve parking or do the transport flicks. The name of Dawson is of English origin and means son of David. It was originally used as surnames before really becoming... Ah, right. That I didn't know. And then again, I've never looked into last names. I just know that's what people are called. Oh, I'm losing speed here going up the hill. Yeah, he's definitely gaining on me. So he's got a lighter load than me. Now we're side by side. Oh, there's a convoy joining the motorway. Turkish one. Just being extra careful now, because obviously I need to give this guy some space. This shows her professional driving here. The fact that we can drive without going into each other's lanes and crash. But it means I can't really look away from the screen at this minute. So I can't look at the other one for a chart, at least not very well. I think the name of Dawson... Oh, I've already read that. I wonder when Steve is going to start streaming again. He's probably looking for his hairline in his back pocket. Probably, yeah. He keeps saying he'll start again, but so far he hasn't. Just going to take my full beam off now, because I don't need it. I'm going to lose speed up this hill, and this should allow him in front of me. I would have thought. He does work though. Yeah, but he finishes work hours before he'd go live. He moved over a bit early then, I feel. I'm popping over to his house so I can stream for him. Hey, at least there'll be some streaming on his channel then. But he is on about making a return at some point. I was just about to start overtaking, but I'm off of this next junction, so I can't. I'm far too close here. Just tapping the brakes to fall back. Shootout still going. 9-8 or 9-9 as it is now. That's good to see. Let's say Mendy has been bloody brilliant in front of net. Well, saving, obviously. Like, I was watching, obviously, I think I missed the first 10-15 minutes of the game. I watched the rest, and Mendy was brilliant for Chelsea. He pulled out some really fantastic saves. We'll see how they get on going on. But yeah, absolutely knackered I am today, but we're fighting through it. There's 2 chuckers ahead, I think. Well, there's one definitely moving. I think the other one's parked up. Yeah, the other's definitely parked up. Yeah, my ping's still floating about a little bit, but it's staying. Well, it's staying where it needs to stay, shall we say? We've also got 2,471 people on the server. That's not bad considering the footy's on. There's more than 85,000 people at that football game today. That's just the ones at the ground. That's before you start thinking about people watching it at home and in pubs and that kind of thing. So it just goes to show how many people are interested in it. Right. I keep coming up to some hills where I can go downhill and catch up some speed, which is good because I was hindered by hills before. 123 kilometres an hour, bloody hell. What's my load again? Only 18 tonnes, so it's not that heavy. The guy in front of me got kicked, that's probably for high ping. Yeah. Goalkeepers next. Well, yeah, that's true if it's 10-10. But it's what you want, you know, fantastic game. It's funny though, you think about it. The the keepers have done well keeping all these shots out all game, and now it sounds like they're conceding non-stop for the penalty kicks. It's quite funny. But definitely very dramatic. Oh, it's just popped up now on my screen that Liverpool has won it on penalties. There you go then. Kepa's missed. So there we have it. Liverpool win it on penalties. I feel bad for Chelsea because in open play they was by far the much better team. So you've got to feel bad for them. But it is what it is. I'm glad I don't support Chelsea because I'd be going bloody mad. Hello, Goodman. Welcome to the stream. You know, I was try again. You know that I was there, back to screen, but just listening to Terence in the background, weirdly relaxing. If you want to know weirdly relaxing, just listen to ASMR. And well, yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, it's a weird one. Kepa comes on in the last minute and saves none of ours, then sends his one into the space. Yeah, it sounds very poor from Kepa, to be fair. But yeah, from open play, I would say Chelsea is a lot better. Like, not just in ways of like creating attacks and stuff like that, but Mendy pulled out some fantastic saves during the open game. So I do feel sorry for Chelsea, to be fair, because if penalties wasn't a thing, he just kept playing until somebody scored or something, it would have been a Chelsea win, that. But you know what it is sometimes. ASMR Terence. Nevertheless, Liverpool winning good. They'll all be out tonight. No one on the roads tomorrow. Bonus. That's a good point. What would have happened if Kepa had scored? They'd have just kept going. It would have been more penalties. It would only finish when somebody's finally missed a penalty. I'm wondering what time then Footexes would get back to to Liverpool and Liverpool South Parkway, because needless to say they won't be running on time, because it went into extra time, it went into penalties, so you know it's going to be running late. I'll stick to watching Law and Alexis instead, Graham. I don't even know who that is. Who's Laura and Alexis? In fact, more important question, is she fit? Who? Yeah, I'm just the same as you. I have no idea who that lady is. Well, in fact, I shouldn't, because I have a girlfriend, lol. Oh, is she a X-rated actress by any chance? Liverpool homecoming. Well, the team will be very happy, but I think the fans will be getting into Liverpool in the early hours of the morning. I can't see him getting from Wembley back to Liverpool before midnight, and then they've got to get home from South Parkway or and South Parkway in the city centre. So yeah, a lot of travelling for them. Looking at Google, she's very poor, can't afford any clothes. Oh dear. If it ran on time to Liverpool South Parkway 22:29, well, that's one of them, because obviously there was two. You've got one that went from Lime Street and you got one that went from South Parkway. But yeah, probably had another hour at least onto that. Probably 90 minutes. So yeah, you're probably looking at probably about midnight, maybe slightly before if they're lucky. Typical of Graham to look at Google, lol. Well, at first I thought he might have been an ASMR artist. It's only when Transport Flick said he should be looking because he's got a girlfriend did I start to twig it was a different kind of actress. I understand what Graham means. Literally, I've seen a bikini try-on holes whilst I was single. Bloody hell. This chat's going downhill. How else am I going to find out? That's a good point. Graham, you're old enough to go on OnlyFans, aren't you? Yes. He's 40. I only looked at Google, not beyond that. Don't go off at this junction. I hope I'm old enough. Yes, that's true. Ah, hello Santos, welcome to the stream. Ah, green light. That was perfectly timed. That guy's binsed it. He didn't give himself any clearance at all to make that turn, and he's hit the barrier. I'm not also stupid enough to spend my money on it. Yeah, the amount of money some of them people make on them sites is unbelievable. I remember reading a news article about it about 2 years ago, and I was just shocked. Anyway, coming into Dresden, I'll definitely be picking another job up. We're streaming until about 9 PM because I had a later start to the stream due to watching football. How you doing, Santos? Hopefully all good. If there is one couple I want to actually... Let's get stopped here. If there's one couple I actually want to see now, it's Callux and that girl who sat on his... Oh dear. During the Sideman 20 vs 1 Women. I've not watched that, I must be honest. I've got a desk fan anyway. What is that? Your cat by any chance, Graham? And into Transnet. Oh, somebody's been banned for 4 days. Wonder what he did. I must have missed that one. But that means there's a game moderator on nearby. Well, they don't show on that nearby tab, but obviously if somebody just got banned, then yeah. They even had a second date, which was posted yesterday on Cal's channel. Oh, it sounds like he's polled then. Anyway, we have hit level 244 on the events profile. Next one, oh, a nice tandem trailer over to Kiel. I've just got to, because I don't drive tandem trailers very often. I'm also just going to exit that football off on my other screen. Get there in the end. English. It is my first language, I promise. Oh, God almighty. Right. Transport market. Except the GPS one. Oh, well, I think they've all got GPS tracking, but I was showing on it, so they clicked on it. Can I get to that from this angle? Nope, I'm going to have to drive forwards a little bit. But yeah, I know who Callux is, but, the content creator that is, but I've never really watched him. Also noticing somebody has subscribed to the channel, just want to say massive thank you for that subscription. If you are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button and then hit the bell. That way you'll be notified of any future videos on live streams. We live stream most days here, usually starting at 6 PM. And finish about 8:30 normally. And I upload videos daily at 9 PM. Tonight it's Gran Turismo 3 as we finish the FR Challenge. And again, that was a lot of hard work to win that race. Using a car which is a lot slower than the other cars. You've just got to use some little cheaty moves to be able to win. Right, green light, let's go. How heavy is this? 15 tons. So, a little bit lighter than the last one we've done. But obviously it's a tandem trailer, so you've got to be extra careful. They're saying it's the highest scoring penalty shootout between English top flight teams. Bloody hell, I didn't realise it was that. That's impressive then. get rolled up and make a stop. Oh, and it's typical, just as you get stopped. Let's make a move. I'm not gonna lie, I've got a couple of cans in reach of Carly. I'm half tempted to have one, but probably not a smart move whilst driving. Yeah, not very often I drive a tandem trailer, so when the option came up, you just got to. Ah, green light, perfect. Just taking these corners extra wide as well, just to make sure I can get the trailers round. Don't fancy crashing. This is not the Sim Steve streams. Yeah, I can just see you getting a ban for drinking on stream, lol. Well, I can't get banned for that, but if I was to crash, it was my fault, then I'm liable to get banned. I slowed down a bit too much there, but again, it's just being super careful with tandem trailer. You just don't want to cause an accident with it. I'm watching the new Sidemen upload in a bit. Sidemen, I already read that. Sidemen mukbang on a bus. It's a bit different. I quite enjoy watching the hide and seek videos, I must be honest, but that's what I watch on the Matt Sidemen channel, and I quite often watch the old GTA content they've done on GTA 5 Online. I quite often watch that when I get time. And then I'll watch Brett's video of 2610. Sounds like you've got your evening planned. I just feel absolutely drained. But yeah, I'm hoping, well, it's going to be about 11 o'clock before I'm in bed. Probably, because I've still got tomorrow's video to sort out. I'm sure we'll manage. Just having to keep English. I'm also keeping an eye on my battery pack, which is charging for tomorrow. We'll see how that one goes. Hopefully that'll be fully charged for tomorrow. I'm going to go now. See you soon, Mr. 69. Thank you for tuning in, Transport Flick. See you next time. Notice I've got some damage to the lorry. How much is it? 13%. We'll be alright with that. $2,455 on the server. We'll see if it starts picking up now the football's finished. I've got a feeling it won't, because people would have been out drinking and stuff. What's my ping? 34. That's much better. Going towards Berlin at the moment. But yeah, this is a nice drive, this one, across Germany. Germany's probably the nicest country on the base game. Again, just taking an extra curve on the corners due to having a tandem trailer. And there's somebody off to go, well, somebody's there driving off to bloody hell, my brain's struggling now. Car park simulator. There we go. There's actually an update to the Operation HQ that goes live tomorrow. somebody has posted the video in my Discord server if anyone wants to see it. But that goes live tomorrow. I'm not live tomorrow, I'm away tomorrow, so Tuesday I'm thinking about doing a Operation HQ stream and going down and have a look at the change and just see what happens. Car park simulator. Yeah, that's what I call the Operation HQ thing, car park simulator. Because it takes you a few hours to get through the traffic. Unless obviously you do it on a server that's got no one on it. That is some poor parking. No, it's 1109. I thought it just said 109. But yeah, that was just ridiculous parking, that. I've seen roundabouts straighter than that. But yeah, sorry, we'll fucking move then. I'm sure some people in this game are lacking in the IQ department. So you're saying HQ is almost finished? I think the video explains it better than I will, but basically they're saying the foundations are done. So, you know, the load you'll be taken up to the HQ will be different. I think it finishes officially on the 18th and 19th of March. So there's still a couple of weeks of it. Green light. Oh, we're actually coming into Berlin here. And you still want to drive up low with the traffic. All I'm saying is that stream is still getting views even now. You guys are enjoying it, so I'm happy to do the kind of stuff you guys love. You're lucky it was a red light. Otherwise I wouldn't have expected that turn and I'd have smashed into you. Oh, there's someone driving like an idiot. 944. We're driving away from him, so that's lucky. Oh shit. But yeah, that should be Tuesday's stream. Because Monday I'm away. If I remember correctly, this coming week, Monday and Wednesday I'm away. So Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'll be streaming. And I'm starting to lose my voice as well, I'm noticing. Well, that guy said something, but I can't hear what it was. Just waiting on the green light now. There we go. Right, we've left the city area, let's get back up to a good speed. Ooh. Looks like emerging onto like a motorway at this upcoming junction. Let's merge on. I'll watch the Sidemen video tomorrow. I watched a few minutes and now I miss you lot, lol. So no D&C road. It means CD road this week. That'll be later in the week. Won't be Tuesday. I might do that Friday maybe. Just to split things up a little bit better. Yeah, it's not Marvel over here, it's CD road. There we go, brilliant. Let's crack on. If anyone who's not yet followed me on social media, there's a link in the description that brings up a list of the social media I've got. Best way to keep up to date with me when not live streaming or recording. Especially Twitter and Instagram are the two I'm best on. I'm always active on them too. But Discord is good for keeping up to date with my schedules and stuff like that. It's basically just give me a follow on whatever you've got, really. Not gonna lie, I feel absolutely knackered. Worth it though. Snapchat? No, I don't have Snapchat. I'm not 12. I do not have Snapchat. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord is what you'll get links to. Well, you've got the FPL League as well, but there's no point joining that now. Lol, I have snap streaks of about 848 with a friend of mine. I don't know what that means, I must be honest. What do you mean you're not 12? Well, it's mostly younger kids that have Snapchat. So yeah, it's not for me. And plus, I wouldn't be able to update that along with everything else as well. I'd be very bad at that. I love the way you say Facebook. Yeah, I do say it a bit weird, don't I? Oh, bloody hell! Oh shit! I had a coffee during half time of the football just to try and keep myself going a little bit better. I think that's starting to wear off now. But I don't want to have another coffee now because then I'll be bouncing around like an absolute turnip when I want to go to bed. So yeah, not an option. Actually, I'm going to stop this next fueling station coming up. I definitely need to fill up on the tank before it starts crying at me that I'm running low on fuel. Kane's got Snapchat, can see where you're coming from, lol. Yeah, it's not for me. Hello Reeves Gaming, I'm doing fine, how are you doing? Right, let's get ourselves a full tank. There's one guy nearby, he's probably catching me up. There we are. That's a rip-off though, 1,400 euros. Noticing somebody called Adam has just joined the server on Discord. Welcome to the server. Okay, fuel stop completed. Let's make a move. Right. So, because February's only got 28 days in it, and I'm away tomorrow, this is the last stream of February. And what a crazy month this has been. I've had more of you guys subscribe, tune in than I was expecting. I'm very grateful for the support you guys have given me. I'm quite enjoying it really, so, well, playing the game, so I'm just going to keep at it. Although I have to admit I'm not looking forward to the summer in terms of making YouTube content, that's for sure. That'll be a bit of a struggle, but we'll see how we crack on. Also, if anyone who doesn't know, I'm standing in local elections in May as well, so that is taking up some time. In fact, next month we go back to face-to-face meetings as well, so one Tuesday a month. I won't be able to, well, saying that though I don't stream and I've got a meeting anyway, but that just kills more time, because I actually have to get up off my backside and go to a location. Great, I need to start streaming ATS. If you think people want to see it, go for it, absolutely. I keep saying to myself I'll make an ATS video and never do. I need to do impressions of Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher. Yeah, them two have been like the Chuckle Brothers recently, to be fair. Do I sound like I'm about to die? Because it bloody feels like I do. But I don't know if that's coming across as well, or if it's just how I feel. But yes, I'm very sleep deprived, and will be again tomorrow. Right, let's merge onto this one. Going towards Rostock. How's your head? I don't have a headache, which is good. I just feel very weak and tired. I'm just battling my way through it. It's just the fact of, obviously, when you don't get enough sleep, it does catch up on you. I'm not gonna lie, then I thought 1987's tag said "feed me." I was getting very concerned. Are you on Chuckers MP? Yeah, I'm on Chuckers MP. Reeves Gaming. Got college tomorrow, shambolic that. What are you studying? Eternity Gamer. I used to study computers when I was at college. Then, full enough, here I am doing a lot of streaming and video creating, so, well, yeah. Out of interest, did you get ticket checks yesterday? At Lime Street barriers, yes. On the East Midlands Railway service to Derby, I got checked then, because she come through and checked everyone's tickets after Tutbury and Hatton, because there's no ticket facilities there. So yeah, she checked everyone's tickets after then, and then it wasn't checked until I got back to Lime Street again for the barriers. Oh, way up. I've just been kicked for hyping. That's not good news. I'll pull over where it's safe to do so and restart the game. I thought the stream was just getting a little bit jumpy then. Just looking for a good place to park up. Here looks nice. Yeah, if I park up there, I can just simply pull back out there. Yeah, fucking ping at times, I tell you. Creative media, so TV and productions. What are you looking at getting into streaming or anything like that? Ball typing. Not often you buffer these days. I didn't see any buffer on my side. Just it just looked like the stream looked like it got a little bit jumpy. And then obviously I got kicked for high ping. Kicked for what? Well, high ping is what got me. Internet must have had a poo. Go to extra long punch. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you can do that now. It never used to work, that. It does now. You look shattered. Oh, I feel shattered. I feel very weak after such a long day yesterday, which I'm not really used to anymore. Well, we'll manage. Got another hour or so of streaming. Then I've got to get tomorrow's video sorted out. Then I'll be going to bed once that's sorted out. So I expect to I expect to be getting into bed at what? Somewhere between 10 and half 10. There's one guy in my nearby. He's driving away from me so I can pull out. And let's continue. And do a Wally Hodgson impression, you need to change the R to a to a W. What the fuck did that just say? 2,425 people online. Yeah, 2,450 people on Simulation Server 2 at the moment. It's a little bit low for a Sunday at this time, but that's probably because everyone's been watching the football. Yeah, normally on a Sunday at this time you're looking at around 3,000 people, but again, the football's been on, big games, so that's where everyone's probably been. Shit, that's was close. You should upload your videos as Premiere and then set a time and it will upload at the time you put it. I do something called Schedule, which does exactly that. It just doesn't Premiere it. It just doesn't show us. It just doesn't show us going online until it's time to go online. Then it goes online. But I have considered doing Premiere as well at some point. I've not seen any evidence to say it increases the viewership, but I might try it 1 month, just for the month, and then see what happens. We'll see. I'd say as well, considering I'm shattered, the driving has not been that bad, so I'm quite happy with that. I just feel and look like death at the moment. Barely get 300 on ATS. Yeah, ATS is a much smaller community base. I just assume it's because ETS come first. That and a lot of the drivers are based in Europe as well, so it's probably a lot more for them. Well, I noticed saying that you was online at 17:57, hence why I messaged you. What if you mean just like just before I started streaming? I always show online on Facebook because I'm always logged in on my phone and stuff. Then if I'm on the laptop or the computer, it will show us online then because it'd be open as a tab. Oh, just about fitted it in. That's me taking it wide and only just fitted it in. Excuse me. Okay, that is another job completed tonight. About an hour left of the stream. Let's have a look at an option for the next job, shall we? Up in Kiel, top part of Germany. No, I'm not going to Wroclaw. Fuck off. Rotterdam I will go to. Rotterdam I do not mind. Okay, once again guys, if you are enjoying this stream and you are new to the channel, do hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, that way you'll be notified of any future videos and live streams from myself. I stream most days starting at about 6 PM and I upload videos daily at 9 PM. No, I meant I got a message you were streaming on Discord, but when I clicked the link it said stream offline. Oh, I know what you mean. That's not a link to a stream. That was last night's stream, because when I finish the stream, I should dismiss it off YouTube. YouTube streaming sub type thing. I can't make more sense here, and I didn't do that until about 5 to 6. So that was basically a link which you'd have got to last night's stream had you've clicked it. That's what she said. Yes, indeed. I get what you mean. Absolutely. Right, let's make a move. 594 kilometres on this job. Hi Terence, I'm playing Euro Truck Simulator 2 single player. Welcome Polo, hopefully you're enjoying some single player action there. I jump on single player myself from time to time. I upload a video of playing single player every Thursday. I had to think then. Alright, green light, let's go. Right, let's get ourselves out to Kiel. Oh well, red light up ahead though. Oh, it's green now, let's go. Hello doggies, welcome to the stream. I have normally got a lot more energy than this, for anyone who's wondering. It's just because I had such a long Saturday. Single player AK, let's go and bash some caravans, lol. Yeah, some people do that, don't they? One thing I like about single player, which they need to bring into multiplayer, is roads being close, so you've got to have diversions and stuff. It'd be lovely to see that on TMP. Maybe one day, eh? I'll listen to you as my radio station. Hey, by all means, we'll keep you company for another hour or so. It's ETS2. Yes, this is ETS2, doggies. We're playing online. Ooh, bloody LA. Okay, merging into this lane and then joining a motorway. How heavy is this load then? 22 tons of rice. So that's definitely a heavy one. Easy to overturn if you're not careful. I'm Russian. Ah, welcome to the stream from Russia. Hopefully you enjoy it. Caravans. Yes. It used to be fun watching Top Gear destroy caravans back in the day. That used to be quite amusing. And maybe realistic wagon events as well, for example, overheating wipers overheating, wipers breaking in rain, glass breaking, wagon catching fire. I wouldn't want my wagon to catch fire, fuck that. I'm at the Netherlands in my caravans. Oh, that's alright. Speaking of caravans, I've never been in a caravan ever. I've been in a big one once in Wales, just outside of Rhyl. HTL service vehicles excluded. Oh dear. Yeah, there's some right heaps. Lol, I also have a motorhome. Ooh, that sounds nice. Speaking of caravans, I see HTL. I'll try again. I see Graham made a HTL comment, lol. Well, he did used to work there, so knows firsthand just how bad they really are. Anyone know when Australian Truckers is out? No, I have seen that on Steam. It's not connected to. It's not connected to the people who make Truckers MP. It's a different company making it. But I am aware it's supposed to be coming out at some point. Whether I actually play it remains to be seen. I hope you had a brilliant time in the caravan. To be honest, it weren't bad. The only thing which I hated is when seagulls land on the roof, you can hear them walking about and you just sat there thinking, fuck off. HL got a minibus now, that pretty much is a camper van. I don't understand that one, but there you go. A very odd choice to buy. I agree. Whoever bought that must have been bold. Stephen Woods, is that you? Somebody went nearby, think I'm not your friend. That's class. I ordered a Euro Truck Simulator 2 DVD. I only downloaded it online just now. That's very old school. I think I've sent you a photo, Terence. If you did, I don't remember, but then again, with how tired I am at the moment, it'd be understandable if I don't remember. None of those early Opera solo things, is it? Ooh. A Luro, oh dear, Opera Luros. I never had one of them as a passenger. I've never been on one. No, it's a van conversion. Oh god. When you streaming next week? Next week's streams is Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Monday and Wednesday I'm away. I've noticed the other comments. I don't think many people are going to fall for that one. Let me see if I can find a photo. If you just go onto our chat and you go into media, you'll be able to see if you've sent it or not. I feel that much. I'm just that worn out. I can hardly remember what I said 2 minutes ago, let alone other stuff. But yeah, since the name F1 is on the screen, I have to admit I'm looking forward to next season. Just a month to go now. That's going to be pretty good. The sooner the better, really. Because obviously new cars, new regulations, you've just got to look forward to that. Um, I would be there. I would. Let me see. Oh God, I'll try again. I would be there. Hundreds of photos. Yeah, but it should be. They should be in date order, if that makes any sense. I know I'm not making much sense today. Remember the early days of MCT, had one they used on the evening at 168 and Charlton to Bellevue. Oh God, yeah. I never ended up on an Nocturne though, which is nice to see. Oh hello Ratty, welcome to the stream. I also download American Truck Simulator. I've got American Truck Simulator, I've just not opened it for a while. I'll have to try it at some point. Aluros are not very good from what I've seen and heard about them. I'm glad I've never ended up on one. Everyone who's new, subscribe to Terence. That would be very nice if they did. Could be on the road to 500 subscribers. I'm expecting to hit that in about April. Oh, it let me do that. POC. Oh, puke. Do you think electric cars are better than fuel cars? Absolutely. Miles better. And they'll only get better as well as the technology improves. After riding the 78, I'm surprised how cadets managed to do that in the past. Well, don't forget the frequency of the 78 used to be a lot higher than it is now. So that's a part of the reason why a cadet's not suitable now but used to be suitable years ago. Like I remember when the 78 was every 15 minutes. I think it's half hourly now. We've got some Nissan Leafs in work, very very good cars. Sounds very green, pun intended. As battery range improves, they will get better. Indeed, and the reliability of the batteries and that kind of stuff. I say it's early technology. Still, things will improve. I have an old PC with Windows 98, bloody hell that's old. I wiped it and installed Windows 11 unsupported way. I'm surprised it worked. But it just goes to show what you can do. The issue for many is charging, but the way they used to work, they can be charged in the depot, so no issues. Yeah, that's true. Obviously, a big bus depot, it's easier to do. Half hourly single bus now used to be every 15 minutes with two, but looking at how the route diagram looks now, I still don't know how they managed to get through it. But it used to be alright, to be fair. It never used to get too busy when it was every 15-minute service, but it gets busy now. Speaking of mains earlier, it's a shame they're going. Remember some of the vehicles and drivers they had in Manchester, their drivers were second to none and most friendly enough. Well, there's still a possibility they could survive, yeah. It just depends on what happens next, because they might just downsize or something. That might be a possibility, because I think they are looking at ways to continue them trading. The fact they're still trading now does tell me the administrators think the company... Try again. The administrators must think the company can survive, otherwise they would not be trading even now. One of their coaches is out on rail replacements as we speak, for example. How tight the roads actually are though. Flipping heck, even a solo I almost got stuck. Oh, you're on about a different 78, aren't you? You're on about the one in Bangor. Yeah, that's almost solidly solos. That's the only time they put like a cadet on there now is if they're desperately short, so it next to never happens. I thought it was on about the 78 in Liverpool. Bloody hell. I'm almost glad that my the camera I use is not the best of quality. Otherwise, you just see how dead I probably feel. It's not too bad on the on this camera. Anyway, we haven't got too far until Rotterdam. Getting there. Used to always use mains Courtstown replacement when they had the Manchester division. Yeah, I can't remember. Well, I think there is still a depot in Manchester, but the company's smaller than what they used to be. I can't remember the last time I used a mains coach. I don't know if I ever have done. But I'm not one of these that rides around on their replacement buses and coaches all day. It's never been for me. Rotterdam. Yeah, we're near Rotterdam now. Or anywhere, Liverpool or Rome. Or from Paris to Berlin. Let's move over. I'm surprised though, this close to Rotterdam and Amsterdam and the roads are dead. Do you use Windows 11? I think it's still Windows 10 on this at the moment. It's a free upgrade, I've just not got round to doing it at the moment. Because I spend that much time making videos, editing, uploading, streaming. I don't get time to do much else. So it is on the to-do list, I've just not had the chance to do it yet. Ooh, right then. Alright, Terence, I'll head off now. Hope to... I'll try again. Alright, Terence, I'll head off now. I hope you have a good rest of the week and see you on Tuesday. Thank you for tuning in, Eternity Gamer. Yeah, next live stream for me is Tuesday. Nice to see you there if possible. Thank you for tuning in. They used to have some ex-London Deckers. Used to be fun getting them and hanging out of the windows. Oh dear. I wouldn't. Barnsley are in good form at the moment of the Championship. 9 points in 5 games. Could it be the Great Escape? Well, it won't be as big of a Great Escape if Derby do it, but we'll see. I got Windows 11 on my laptop, unsupported, well, lol. At least you've got it sorted. This is about to get a whole lot busier. Oh, you're going to tip that. Oh, you've not done. He's done very well there. Oh, it's dead actually. Only 10 people up nearby. What the hell is going on here? It's usually a lot better than that. That's really poor for Amsterdam, that. Oh, hello. Oh. I thought I'd saved that and I stopped turning. That's me. If I was not so tired, I wouldn't have done that. But no damage to the load, just a slight overturn. Nothing too so bad. That could have been a lot worse. Oh. Now that'll be good if you were to hit the wagon in front, then it would catch fire. Oh god, no, you won't want that. Can you imagine if that happened? You'd be banned forever. Just waiting for this guy to come in. Come on, soft lad. Ah, green light. Oh, hello. Bit of weird reversing style there. Oh, I'm sure he's reading that. I didn't realise the lights had changed. Who do you think will get promoted to the Prem and relegated to the Championship? To be honest, I'm not too sure. I've not been following it as closely because, well, I follow the Premier League because of FPL, and I follow League One because Bolton's in there. But I've not really followed the Championship that much. I have a check every now and then how derbies do, but that's about it. Trying to think who's doing well in the Championship. Fulham look like they're going to go up. Were you thinking of changing your chair? It's kind of bad. Yeah, that's another thing on this replacement list. The chair. It's old and past it. It's one of the oldest parts of the setup. I think, yeah, this camera I've had since before I even thought about doing YouTube. And then the first thing I bought for YouTube was this chair. This chair is 4 years old in July. So yeah, it just needs replacing now. It's had its day. It looks very tired and sounds very tired. Be like me at the moment. Don't drive when tired. Yeah, well, yeah, good shout. What's this pillock doing? That's weird. What monitors do you use? I've got a I've got a Samsung. I don't know exactly the type, but I've got a Samsung as my main monitor, which is staying, and then I've got like an Xerox thing, which is quite old, like a box as my second screen, which is getting replaced soon as well. I'm hopeful of getting a new phone as my next part of my replacement package next month, because my phone is also on its way out. And I reckon the chair will last longer than the phone, so yeah. I reckon Fulham, Bournemouth and Luton will get promoted, with Norwich, Watford and Leeds going down. I'm not so sure about Watford going down because Roy Hodgson's there now, and they are capable of getting points. Roy, because when Roy comes into a team, he always manages to get the defence going pretty well and stuff like that. So I'm convinced that Roy Hodgson will turn things around at Watford just in time. Being a Scottish lad, it's just awesome. You can go to the pub with the lassies. You can do that in England as well, but I have to be honest, I don't go to the pub that often. Every now and then. It's a nice change, you know, sometimes just to mix things up. There's a Global Cargo lad on the nearby. The VTC I'm with are partnered with Global Cargo. Right, left here. Coming into Rotterdam, which is busier. We've got what? Fucking hell. That's just really poor driving there. Yeah, I think it's too early to tell. Oh, that's a red light. Yeah, I think it's too early to tell. I'll just wait and see. I know Fulham's definitely gonna come up with Bournemouth probably via the playoffs. Don't know which team. Yeah, I'm convinced that Fulham's going up. Like it'll take a miracle now for them not to go up. Bloody hell, imagine having to promote your Twitch in-game. Jesus Christ. If that's the only way I could get views, I wouldn't bother. Some nice bars in Manchester from what I believe. Yeah, I've been into pubs in Manchester twice in the space of 3 years. So that just goes to show how often I do that. Norwich are falling apart, and so are Leeds, but I don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, Norwich was interesting because they've been shit all season. And then they had a few decent games, and it's like, oh, they might just save themselves. But they've gone down the toilet again, and now they're playing shite again. So you honestly don't know where to stand with them. Don't want to go to Nice or Watclaw for that matter. We'll do Salzburg. That'll be a nice one. As for Leeds, they've had a lot of injured players this season, to be fair. I feel bad for them. Like, for example, Bamford's still out now. Some of the players have returned from injury though, so you'd expect results to start picking up. But whether it'll be in time to save them, we'll have to wait and see. Burnley's another team that's picked up a little bit later. They might just escape the relegation zone if they can keep up with it. Also noticing as well, another subscriber to the channel just wants to say massive thank you for that subscription. Hopefully you'll continue to enjoy the content. Where was I on that? I am currently in Rotterdam in this game as well. Oh yeah, you're on single player though, aren't you? I was just going to check the nearby to see if I could see you. Newcastle, following the start of the season, could actually finish top half. Yeah, I think they've won 4 of their last 5, something like that. Utterly unbelievable compared to what they was doing at the start of the season. Dude, it's 8:30 already. Yeah, I only started streaming at 6:30 as I was watching the football, so I'm going to stream till about 9 o'clock just to make up for that. This job should take that long, to be honest. Yeah, I don't normally watch football games which are not Bolton Wanderers, but that was a final and it was going quite well, so you just had to... Fucking hell. I'll let you go because she was coming out. Well, come on, at least make a bloody move about it. Fucking hell. Technically, I should have made him wait, but I thought, due to what had happened, I'll let him out. Alright, this motorway is clear. Perfect. I also wanted to thank Marcelo. Oh yeah. Again, I feel sorry for him. I wouldn't have sacked him personally. Like, I just think they've had a lot of bad luck this season, including loads of injuries and stuff like that. See, I do feel sorry for the Leeds manager, well, the former Leeds manager. To be honest with you, the highest Burnley can finish is 12. But that's if every team loses all their games. Impossible. Exactly. If Burnley get out to the relegation zone, I'd say that's job well done. I think Norwich are definitely down. They're the only ones in the bottom 3 where you can say, they're dead type thing. We'll have to wait and see, really. I think Forest Green Rovers in League 2 are another one which are definitely going up there, going up to League 1. Again, they're in really, really good shape. They've been fantastic all season though, to be honest with you, so it's understandable that they're going to go up. It'll take a miracle for them not to go up now. I think they've got, like 10 points clear at the top with a game in hand as well. Now they will appoint an American who doesn't even know the Premier League. Well, rumour has it they're trying to appoint Sam Allardyce as manager on a interim basis for a year. So we'll have to see how that one goes. Be interesting. Bolton going up. It's possible, but I don't personally expect it. Though having said that, I've never expected it. I was expecting a Bolton Wanderers 12th place finish this season, last time I checked, we're 10th. So, I'd say I think we've done a little bit better than I was expecting this season. We've just come up, so if you want to make sure you don't go back down again. So, I'd say everything's gone pretty well, really, in respect. Again, we had a bit of a rough winter because first of all, we got loads of injuries, and then our team was hit with the dreaded virus. So, we've had some bad luck as well. Lost games we probably should have won, but 10th place. If we stayed 10th, I'd be happy. I really would, because it's took a lot of work to, a lot of work. Bringing the right people in, winning games. We've won some games as well we shouldn't have really won. So, 10th where we are now would be a bloody brilliant finish. Looking at the Leeds injuries and current form, they've been in a state since Calvin Phillips picked up a hamstring injury a couple of months ago. Yeah, they've had some really bad luck, to be honest. Leeds in terms of injuries, they've still got about 5 or 6 out now, including Patrick Bamford. It's just not been their season at all. The only real player who's been playing really well this season for them, who's for the most part avoided injury, has been Rafinha. But if they go down, you can imagine other Premier League clubs will swoop in and try and take him. We'll have to wait and see. I thought we were appointing Fireman Sam, not Big Sam. Oh God, that'll be that's what you'd want to employ if you had a ginger person hanging around. You'd definitely need Fireman Sam then. Oh, bloody LA. Going towards Lille at the moment. Yeah, it's been a cracking stream this, even if I have been tired the entire time. Still been fun. But yeah, I reckon I'll be in bed by about 10:30. Well, 10:30 latest if I'm quick what I need to do. Asleep 11:30, and then I think the alarm's set for 4:45. So, well, that's best then. Assuming I fall asleep at 11:30, that's 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30. That's 5 hours 15 minutes sleep. So not quite as much as you'd want, but it will have to do. If there's one ginger I want as our manager, it's Brett. Okay, coming off at this junction. Five hours sleep is terrible, unlucky. My sleeping problems used to be that bad as a kid. I would often only get 4 hours sleep. Particularly in the last 2 years at school, I was quite often falling asleep about 2 o'clock at 2 o'clock at night. I'm only waking up about 6 o'clock. So it used to be worse than what it is at the moment. In fact, sometimes it'll get that bad. I won't be able to get to sleep, and then I'd be that tired in the daytime, I'd fall asleep in the daytime, then I'd be wide awake at night, and then I'd have real sleeping problems trying to get back used to a proper sleeping pattern, and that used to take weeks, sometimes months. But not as bad now, thank God. Ooh. That's a shambles, I know. I used to be really bad when I was younger, but I've got more of a grip on it these days. Although obviously yesterday pushed me a little bit. Right, off at the next junction going towards Luxembourg. Do, 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 do. Think I'll be avoiding the next Manchester United home match, 12th of March. Mancunian Way is closed all weekend. That's going to be a problem. What do you think was the reason to Man United's pass this season? Well, the English, their teams just struggle defensively all season. Like, they've allowed goals in which they really shouldn't have allowed in, and it's costed them. Like, it's just been, really poor. It's like, it's been a season-long thing that the defence at the back not being that good. They definitely need to have a look at that over the summer and try and bring in the right players who will sort that out. Harry Maguire, yeah, he's again, Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, them kind of people just haven't been at the top of their game this season. Whereas last season, particularly Luke Shaw, I thought was pretty decent. So they definitely need to look at the squad, then look at the transfer market, and see who they can bring in, really. Because they have still been scoring some goals. Well, another one that's affected them really has been a certain person getting done for assault, or in the process of getting done for assault. That helps them because he was scoring goals. So there's been some bad luck in that respect, but their defence has just been piss poor all season, and that needs to be looked at, ready for next season. Otherwise, they'll be in a right pickle and they'll be back in the same spot. Manchester United have never been good since Fergie left. They have had a season or two they've been alright, but they've not been challenging for the Premier League title, I'd say. Like, they're usually around the top 4 spots, but beyond that, not much. It's like they got held to a draw over the weekend by Watford. On paper, that should have never happened. Yeah, I don't think it's Ollie's fault. I reckon it's Ronaldo coming back. You see, a lot of people thought he was going to come back and score loads and loads of goals. The guy's 36, 37. Like, I don't know what they was expecting. Then you got Cavani, who apparently wants to leave in the summer as well. He's not had much of a look in this season. It's just been a bit of a shit show get there in the end. Maguire is so slow, it's a real problem. We need to look at it, absolutely. And also Rashford, he's been terrible. He hasn't been the best this season, but he was injured at the start of the season as well, which didn't help. I mean, what are City doing right that United aren't? City have got loads of good players, and if one or two gets injured, there's other good players that can take their place. So that really helps them. Like, City's got a really good squad depth, and that's another thing that happens wrong with United. If one guy gets injured, they got no one really good to replace him. Every team has its era. Yeah, there is that as well. Because of Ronaldo's fame, he's not been getting along with other players and causing the team morale to debunk. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. I'm expecting 2-0 loss to Man City again. If you mean United losing 2-0 to Man City, it honestly wouldn't surprise me. My driving's getting terrible because I'm that bloody tired. Definitely last job for me. A lot of people play United's owners though. Yeah, that's been enough pitch distraction they don't need. But then again, the same thing's happening at the moment with Haas, because Haas are an American F1 team, but one of their main sponsors is Russian. In fact, one of their drivers is Russian, and that's been causing problems. But yeah, there's a few things that need to be sorted out at United. Uh, but I would start at the defence. Okay, coming off this motorway now. Going towards Strasbourg and Mannheim. I'm off to sleep now. Good night. I'll see you all on Tuesday. Alright, KGT. See you Tuesday. Thank you for tuning in. Apparently we're looking at somebody from Dortmund. I don't think he's any good. Oh dear, if he's not good you don't want him. There's a bloody toll booth coming up ahead here. Yeah, United just need to bring in the right players, and like I said, just I'd start with the defence because I think that's been their weakest link this season. Like, if it wasn't for David De Gea, they'd have conceded a lot more than they have now. De Gea has been like the only real standout player for them this season. Some of the saves he's pulled off has been world class. I think it's fair to say that his team really hasn't been good since Ronaldo joined, and the behaviour of one of them who scored pretty much all the goals. Yeah, that's been unlucky for them. Him getting in trouble for violence. That's affected him because again he was bringing goals in, and United wasn't to know what was going on behind the scenes. It's a shame, but what can you do? The guy's done what he's done, and he deserves to be locked up for it. Well, there is probably that as well regarding the individual. Bloody hell. Let's crack on. Well, to be fair, Ronaldo's been scoring enough this season, which is also part of the problem. Like, his first couple of games he got some goals, but ever since then it's been very, very patchy. And being a striker, you need to score more goals than that. Like I said, the only real standout player to me for United at the moment is David De Gea. Like, some of the saves he's pulled off has been absolutely fantastic, and he's been working really hard. He's the one player I can say from United he's doing well. We'll just have to see what happens in the transfer window in the summer, but at least that defence needs sorting. Also remembering, of course, Ronaldo's about 37, so he's coming towards the end of his career. Ah, hello Ashley, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. Against Watford, it showed that the manager is doing his job correctly. The players are not taking the chances. Yeah, like, you'd have thought on paper that United would have beaten Watford, but no, Watford got held on for a draw. And on paper that should never have happened, but it did. Okay. Not too much further to go. Hello, Mr. Twex, is it? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in. Now making our way past Strasbourg. We're just over 500 kilometres to go. It's gone pretty well today, to be honest with you. We've had no problems, it's just been nice. Okay, I've been knackered all stream, but we've managed to just crack on and enjoy the drive, really. I can agree on David De Gea being the only stand-up player. I'll be intrigued. Let me get around this. I'd be intrigued to see how Dean Henderson or Tom Heaton could do behind the sticks. Not as good, but maybe alright. Yeah, it's been a weird one. Like the amount of goals he's saved this season, which other keepers have let in, is unreal. Like if it wasn't for David De Gea, United would be a lot lower down the table. Hi, I'm back. Welcome back, Polo. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. I am. What am I making? Oh, you're driving a Scania. Okay. But yeah, we'll see how United get on in the transfer window. They're definitely going to need to sort the defence out, so we'll see. Oh, we're going down to one lane here. Some more A-road driving then. Alright, start being careful here. Obviously the A-roads roads are not as straight as motorways, so you can't just fly around. How long was your day yesterday? Very long. I got up at 4:45 in the morning and I fell asleep at about 1 AM. So yes, very long job. A very long day yesterday. I'm still extremely tired, as you can probably tell. I'm at Cambridge. Oh, so you've gone into the UK, have you? I would drive in the UK more if there was actually other people that drove there. Like, when you go into the UK, you don't see many people. The UK definitely needs to have an upgrade, I think. Oh, you're at Greece, are you? A right back, centre back, and oh yeah, I agree. Yeah, United definitely need to make a big group of signings in defence this coming summer. Otherwise, their problems will just get worse next season. Bloody LA. I'll be definitely ready for bed tonight, needless to say. The UK needs to connect to France one day. Well, you've got the Channel Tunnel, and you've got the ferry. Fernandes and Ronaldo 9 goals this season. Yeah, but 9 goals isn't exactly that much, especially when you think how far into the season we are. They should be scoring more. Luke Shaw needs to play like he was last season. Yeah, he was a lot better last season. They need a decent keeper, surely. The keeper is the only decent player they've got. Like, had it not been for their keeper, David De Gea, they would have conceded a lot more than what they have done. Like, he's the only person, really, that's kept the team high up the table, and they are. He's just getting no help from his defenders whatsoever. And there's only so much you can personally save. Maybe a striker too, just in case. Well, there is rumours going around that Cavani wants to leave. So if he did leave, you'd need to get his replacement in. So you would probably then need a striker as well. A done modified long liner Scania T500. Hey, why not? It's just a shame you can't do that kind of stuff online. Tomorrow is the last day of winter. Yeah, it does normally start to brighten up a bit and improve, I think, towards the end of March. Well, usually anyway. We'll have to wait and see if that does happen. Imagine since Fergie left the amount of crap centre backs that was in front of De Gea. Yeah, exactly. Like De Gea can only do so much, you know, and that's part of the problem. He's been great, but his defence just has been absolutely awful. I wish the UK drove on the right. Oh yeah, we are awkward in the UK because we drive on the left. Yeah, I understand that. It catches people out all the time. I remember it used to be United that was the best team in Manchester. Now it's switched to City, that the better team. Yeah, exactly. City are a hell of a lot better these days compared to Manchester United. City have made the correct signings and they've got a good team that works together and the rest of it, and that's why. I think Phil Jones should start. He's had one game and he was brilliant, and if he keeps that up, then he could play better. As long as he's fit enough to play, you know, that's the main thing. Like America drives on the right. They do, yes, that's a good point. Do Asia drive on the left or right? I think some drive on the left, some drive on the right. I think the former British colonies still drive on the left, and while I think the others drive on the right. I think that's how it works. Basically, anything that used to be occupied by the UK drive on the left hand side of the road still. Oh well, we haven't got too much further to drive now, 240 kilometres until our destination. This will take another, at most, 5 minutes. I say we streamed a little bit later today because I started a bit later because I was watching the football. But normally I start live streaming at about 6 o'clock and finish at about 8:30. So it won't be often you'll see me live streaming till near enough 9 o'clock. Although I am considering extending my stream times till 9, which we'll see in time how if that does happen. It probably will. It's 37 ping, so I'm quite happy with the ping. All going well. But yeah, I'm just very tired today after a long day yesterday, and I've got a long day tomorrow as well, so I'll probably be tired on Tuesday. We'll see how I go for Tuesday. but I'd probably be quite tired for that as well. I love this game, just peaceful, gets the stress out of you. Yeah, I'm still very, very glad that I started playing this game instead of Fortnite Battle Royale, because I was just getting stressed playing that game. This is much more relaxing and enjoyable at the same time. So I'm quite happy playing this all the time. Yeah, Maguire's not the best player for United. There's better players out there. Okay, let's keep making a move. This game is a joy to play, absolutely. Love this game. As long as everyone keeps enjoying the game, I'll keep playing it. And so far, you guys are definitely enjoying it. I thought I said my... Shit. I thought I said my cat then. I thought like I said a shadow then, it was my cat, but it wasn't. Does Australia drive on the right or the left? I think the left, but don't take my word for it. But I think Jones is still coming back from a very, very long-term injury, both physically and mentally, so he's probably not available to play as much as he'd probably like to yet. But hopefully he does get his chances as he continues his recovery from injury. How is she? Oh, the cat's fine, yeah. When I got home last night, she ran straight over to me wanting a cuddle, so I'd definitely been missed. He's played one game this season and he's back on the bench, so he is fit. He's probably not fit enough to play the full 90, which is part of the problem. Imagine they made an Asia game like this. One day they might just do that. Like, they started a Euro truck, then they bought out American truck. So maybe one day they'll look at somewhere else, like possibly Asia. You just never know. I wouldn't rule anything out. Sorry, I made a skin for 144. It's a dome. Okay. Yeah, nearly at our destination now. The bulk of countries that drive on the left are former British colonies, including South Africa, Australia, New Zealand. Only 4 countries in Europe still drive on the left. Yeah, as I was saying before, it's mostly places that used to be occupied by us that drive on the left. Just old school stuff. I'm tired. I'm fucking knackered, I tell you. But hey, I've made it to the end of the stream. I think I've done pretty well myself. Is your cat allowed to go outside, or is she a house cat? She's a house cat. She'll be a bit too vicious towards dogs and cats if we let her out. Because when a dog walks past the house, she's in the window growling at the other dog. So yeah, I wouldn't want to let her out. And they're all islands. They consist of the UK, Republic of Ireland, Malta and Cyprus. Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, we drive on the left because we're left wing. Less than 50 kilometres now to our destination, which is Salzburg. Oh, salmon fillets. When are you ending this stream? When I've completed this job, which will be in about a minute, maybe 2. Speak for yourself, lol. Well, I'm actually more central compared to most of my Green Party colleagues, whereas most of them are very much to the left. I find myself a bit more central, to be honest. Alright, off at this next junction. Oh, there's the end flag, we've made it. Excuse me. Despite feeling extremely tired, I've not been nodding, which has been good, and that's helped the driving be at least half decent. I was driving on the left, was not a thing. It gets me knackered. Yeah, because probably because I'm not used to it. Because obviously I've been brought up in the UK, so I'm used to seeing, you know, driving on the right and so on and so forth. Whereas, well, no, driving on the left, sorry, that just shows how tired I'm getting. I'm used to seeing it, but when I play on this game, I've got so used to driving on the right. You know, this is just second nature for me on the game. That looks like a football champ there, Eternity Gamer. Like with Bolton saying that. We think something similar about one of our players, Fossey. He's a good player though, Fossey, absolute legend. But yeah, we've made it to the end. I was determined to stream tonight and we've done it. Okay, let's just confirm that. Oh, my ears are sore as well. But yeah, it's a lot of XP and money into the account on the final job of today's stream. It gets your practicing for driving in real life. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever will drive in real life, but it gives me the. Some people love Ted for other reasons though. Or some people love me because I just say things how they are. And well, my sense of humour, because I still act like I'm 5 at times. But that's part of the fun. But yeah, it has been a good stream today. To be honest with you, things have gone pretty well. But yeah, I'm going to finish the stream here now. Not live tomorrow, I'm away, but on Tuesday we'll be live at the usual time, starting at 6 PM until about 8:30. If you haven't already done so, please do hit that like button in the on the stream. Not just does it tell me you guys have enjoyed this, but it does help the channel grow. And if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell. That way you'll be notified of any future videos and live streams. Thanks very much for keeping me company tonight, and I'll see you Tuesday at 6 PM. Oh, I should say 5 minutes ago a Gran Turismo 3 video went online, so hopefully you enjoy that. Thanks very much and I'll see you later. Nice one guys.